Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to solve a third challenge from LeetCoding monthly challenges. Okay, August LeetCoding challenge. Okay, so let's see what's our challenge. I solved it, but yes, it's valid palindrome. Okay, and now let me just explain what is a palindrome. A palindrome is simply a sequence of characters where if we traverse, let's just say we are moving from first character to the last character, it spells same both the ways. Even if you reverse a string, okay, what I mean is even if you reverse a string, it still spells same. Like Nitin, okay, a word Nitin, name, it's a name, Nitin. Even if you reverse that string, it still spells Nitin, okay. And for example, here they have given an example: a man, comma, a plane, comma, a canal, so then colon Panama, okay. So this is a valid palindrome, but we have to just check for numbers and alphabets. Okay, given a string, determine if it's a palindrome considering only alphanumeric characters and ignoring cases. Okay, so there are two main points that makes this program a little different. Okay, first we have to consider both alphabets and numbers, and second we don't have to consider case, okay, uppercase or lowercase. Okay, so here this a and this a is same, and we are not considering space. So now let's have a look at another example. Input raise a car, and as you can see, if you flip or reverse or string, it won't spell same. Okay, so that's why our output is false. Now I'm sure if you are into programming and you have learned programming previously, you must have solved a program or worked on an algorithm where you just reverse integers, okay, or doubles or a long number, okay, numbers. But here we have to reverse a string, an alphanumeric string, so it's not that different. We have to do the same thing. We have to check if it's same from both the ends. I mean, even if you reverse the string, it still spells same, it has same characters. Okay, so what can we do? First of all, because we want a clean string which should not contain space or any such special characters. I mean, it can contain space or special characters, but we are not considering for this problem statement. We have to consider only alphanumeric characters, means A to Z, capital and uppercase, sorry, uppercase and lowercase, okay, and numbers 0 to 9. Okay, so first what I would like to do is I would create a string, clean string. I would call it clean string is equals to just an empty string, and then I would just loop through our string, a given string I is equals to 0, I is less than s dot length, okay, then I plus plus, and then if character, sorry, character dot is letter. This is an inbuilt method in Java. Sorry, this will be here, capital C. If character dot is letter, and we will check s dot char at I, or it can be a letter, an uppercase or lowercase letter, and it can be a digit as well. So character dot is digit, okay, so it can be anything, and we have to do is s dot char at I. Okay, so I think this sentence is pretty self-explanatory even if I don't explain it, and we are just checking if it's a alphanumeric character or not. Okay, and if it is, what we'll be doing is we will just add those characters into our clean string. Okay, is equals to string dot value of s dot char at I. Okay, and now we have a clean string to work with. So what we will do is we will just create a couple of pointers. First one is a left pointer which will be pointing towards start of our array, and another one would be right pointer, integer right is equals to clean string dot length minus 1, because length returns the actual length of string, but or when we do something like char add, like we are, it's similar to accessing elements in an array. It starts from 0 and goes till n minus 1, so that's why we are doing clean string dot length minus 1. And now we will start a while loop. Okay, while left is less than right, oh sorry, while left is less than right. Okay, so what we will do is string current left is equals to string dot value of clean string dot char at left. Okay, or left pointer, and we'll do a similar thing for right. Okay, string dot value of and here we will just replace it by rigst, right? And I'm just creating a string because it's easier to understand. Okay, and it's easier to read our program, and we can work with string methods. Okay, because when we are getting, when we are retrieving clean string dot char at left or char at any position, we are getting a character, and that's why we are converting it into a string, and we don't need to store those values in a string object, but I'm doing that so that a program becomes cleaner. Okay, and it's easier to read our program. Okay, so that even if someone who doesn't know what we are doing, he can just read our program and maybe he can understand it quite easily. Okay, so that's our goal. And now we will just check if not current left dot equals ignore case. So this is a very important method in Java. Okay, we can just use ignore case, so it will just ignore uppercase and lowercase, and it will just compare if a is equal to a, irrespective of its case. It can be either uppercase or lowercase, doesn't matter, we are using equals ignore case. So if not current left dot equals ignore case current right. Okay, then what we will do is we will just return false. Okay, and then at the end we will just increment our left pointer and decrease our right pointer. Okay, because it's going towards the center, right pointer and left pointer as well. Okay, but right pointer is starting from clean string dot length minus 1, so we have to decrease its value, and if you have to increase left pointer's value. I think it's straightforward, pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Okay, then return true. If all this condition fails, if all our characters are equal, if a while loop doesn't return false, then it means we have a palindrome string, and it will just return true. So let's run our submit our program.